Until that, the words to describe. I should have said the poet. So beautiful. So beautiful.
My family is filled with poetesses and poets, artists, healers, co-secretary musicians,
as much as
anthropologists,
voyages
co-secretary generals, equinox. As soon as we make our circles and, as I say, parity, not patriarchy,
local, global, universal, Voyager ensured her and his family community enterprise. Our new millennium year's mission to rediscover and re-understand, sustain, and explore all are in fact familiar new worlds of family community, of the tree of love, life, and light throughout the solar system and universe, to restore, renew, and sustain our alien life and new sustainable civilizations have present, retroactively, and now rebel for future, always balancing, to renew geozoologically, become and be space-time travelers wherever and where we have, integration on the mountain, all in part beautiful form, but also forever beautiful. Alternative space-time there are circles which are of the universal EQ, IQ, and SQ continuum, balance, combinations of the ever-expanding circle which spirals and grows, budding and blooming in space-time. Love and live enlightened, ever young, loyal, and prosper all both in each and every one. Engage in heart, mind, soul, and body, fully all, both in each, both in all, can, must, and marvelously and miraculously make it so.
In the thunderous blast, she emerges, her eyes on fire, the mighty priestess. She is risen from the nativity of Kandra. She is risen from the fires of the earth. She is risen. She is risen.
We are risen.
She is risen. She is risen.
We
are risen by my intercession and your co-secretary generalship, co-severaship in our circles.
महालक्ष्मी गणप्रिया महारूपा महापूज्या महापातकनाशिनी महामाया महासत्ता महाशक्ति महारथी महाभोगा महेश्वर्या महावीर्या महाबला महाबुद्धि महासिद्धि महायोगीश्वरेश्वरी महातंत्र महामंत्र महायंत्र महासना महायागक्रमाराध्या ओम महाभैरवपूजिता महेश्वर महाकल्पक महातांडव साक्षिणी महाकामेशमहिषी महात्रिपुर सुंदरी चतुष्षष्टि उपचाराढ्या चतुष्षष्टि कलामयी महाचतुष्षष्टिकोटियोगिनी गणसेविता
Some celestials and God. No. Not once. Once. I should have said.
Poetesses, poets, musicians, anthropologists, physicians, healers, all manner of wisdom, artists, all of our gentle wisdom, paired with all of our wisdom, all our fields within one person will be on the Q continuum. We'll have time to learn them all. There they are. They have the capability to become well-rounded, but they need to come to circles in order to do so. Can they? Will they? We don't know yet.
This day I call the heavens and the earths as witnesses intercessorily for and hopefully and prayerfully not against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose love and life with light, so that you and your children may live. For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not your, our new millennial law.
Okay.
Let us appreciate. Maybe May sunflower, the one Cherokee and Blackfoot. This is Anna Marie singing Christmas, and I am Cherokee, Cheyenne, Blackfoot, and Algonquin, Dakota. And I am also a French, English, and German. To create IoT, that means we are all related. We embrace the new millennial growth group as the law of all native of the sacred ground that is Mother Earth, and all the planets of all the universe.
Welcome to another Starry Hours broadcast of the heart and headquarters of the one family of life, love, life in the light of balance, of the new millennial golden rule, of the co-federation of Earth and planets. I am attempting to combine the characters of Ellie and Joss in the film Contact to bestow upon all people, female and male, the same potential ability to open the stargates, to assist our family tree in the Akashic record, to become risen. To become risen. As we become risen enough to say, no more patriarchy, we choose parity now, and looking back on the story of humanity, we choose it for the past. We choose it in the memory of all the people who became fallen and passed unnecessarily and prematurely because humanity was practicing patrilineal, patriarchal family culture instead of bilineal, egalitarian family culture. And the only way to get to the egalitarian promised land and lands and planets is to become briefly, consciously, and intentionally matriarchal for a very short period of time, kind of your bonobo time, your bono how to be goddesses, and then bring forth amongst the new generation, a fresher generation, people aged 37 and younger approximately, a new egalitarian culture, stewarded by their mothers and Sister Shekinahs, Kazinas. And then after about 9 months of that, somewhere in that ballpark, maybe 18 months or maybe even less 9 months, but something of enough time so that the females can take over the media with their youths, females and males, long enough to pull humanity out of what one author has called the world's oldest prejudice. Yoko Ono and John Lennon sang. Yoko Ono Lennon and John Ono Lennon, let's put it that way, saying that woman is the nigger of the world. as long as half the human family, a little bit more than half, is considered the nigger of the world, humanity is not risen, is it? It's just the opposite. We all have to address the pervasiveness of genderism, and most of us don't like to admit it. A lot of people want to pretend that they don't have any of those tendencies, but they do. And that's what we have to get honest with ourselves about, that they do. And denying that exists within your family community is too great a denial. You have to face it. It does exist. It's widespread. It's the most pervasive prejudice on the planet of Earth. And I'm not just talking about wanting to be sure that women can be in STEM classes or sportsmen. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about including the broad brush of women and all their talents and virtues at nurturing, at connecting, at intuiting, as important enough to call truthful partners. And bringing that into the context of some greater exposure on the part of both genders to the reciprocal talents of each gender, so that we come up with a balanced human being. I'm not talking about unisex. Women will always be a little bit more estrogen oriented, while men will always be a little bit more testosterone oriented. But we want a balance within each person so that they're capable of a more fully rounded understanding of their world and expression and open expression of their talents without fear of all their talents, without fear, without having to conform to such rigid bifurcation that they can't even be friends. And we want to focus too on our hearings about how women have internalized patriarchy, especially as they reach ages after adolescence, how they're pushed into internalizing patriarchy, giving up some of their early promise in order to fit in with a wrongly unbalanced concept of marriage in too many cultures. So we're putting all this on a hearing in our gathered circle of family. That means you, as the witnesses, the prosecutors, the defendants, all of the same people, and the co-judges. And that's what our broadcast tomorrow, later morning and early, usually early afternoon, we'll focus on more intensely. And tomorrow we're focusing on the issue of breastfeeding as a very extremely central matter in the love of Mother Nature and the mother and the love of the mother and the holy children, females and males, who are where humanity begins. And if we handle that time of their lives correctly, we can unlock the genius of all humanity for all the future. So we'll be putting that on trial tomorrow, on a hearing. We'll call it a reparative restorative justice hearing. And so we hope that you will help us attain the balance that we need to sustain this planet within yourselves, amongst yourselves, among your family community, all the people that you know, be they classmates, colleagues, obviously your extended family, your neighbors, all of them, to embrace the new millennial golden rule and make it work in every neighborhood, a commons area in every neighborhood, for the gathering of the people in a way that is responsible for each other and for all their generations, including young people and children, females and males. So that's what we're doing, and we're going to leave the screen share on and put this back up. And let us say again, the light is on in all our hearts. We have with us marvelous, miraculous, budding, blooming flowers and water. Hugs and love to all, both in each and every one as soon as possible. The light is on in all our hearts. We have with us marvelous, miraculous, budding, blooming flowers. Hugs and love to all, both in each and every one as soon as possible. We'll drink the milk of human kindness for all, both in each and every one as soon as possible. The babies, the mothers, all throughout life, and also human kindness in all the different eras of your life, ages of life, and all lives on this planet and in our universe. We'll drink as Co-Secretary Generals, Co-Severas, Equinox, True Qs, to the milk of human kindness for the Milky Way. We'll drink the water of enlightened, loving, living planets that will sustain and regain our planet Earth to be, for all, both in each and every one, and all our Earths, all our planets, for all, both in each and every one, on behalf of all, both in each and every one, as soon as possible, as Co-Secretary Generals, Co-Severas, Equinox, True Qs. We'll celebrate and re-celebrate all our birthdays, conception days, name days, and holy days together, starting with our equinox times, both spring and autumnal, as a smaller circle, and then the larger circle and large of all the birthdays all years round, past, present, and future. Starting with our women and our young people, females and males, age 37 and younger, around there, and all our people, and then all our people, past, present, and future, including our older men too. They'll come back into. We'll celebrate and re-celebrate all our birthdays, conception days, name days, and holy days, past, present, and future, as Equinox, True Qs, Co-Secretary Generals, Co-Severas. Oops, here we go. We'll start fresh with parity instead of patriarchy, with paradise instead of planeticide. Past, present, and future. We'll start fresh with parity. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, all the blessings and all the greetings of all the languages of our planet, of our Earth's past, present, and future together. Of all our planets and all our Earths. This one especially, of course. We'll say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, all the blessings and all the greetings of all of our planets, of Earth and all our planets, past, present, and future, as Co-Secretary General, Co-Savior Oz. Equinox True Cues. And we'll be broadcasting again in the sunny hours tomorrow. Or later today is a better way to put it. So we hope you'll join us for the hearing. In the case of patriarchy versus parity, and I won't say versus, comparing patriarchy and parity and going around in a circle and choosing intelligently which is the better system for humanity on this and all planets.